You need to know to start the day. Sponsored by Bitterroot Furniture. Drive a little, save a lot.
Yes, time for your morning sprint. Brooke has weather in our headlines. The Broadwater County Sheriff says one suspect's dead and a deputy treated for minor injuries. A chase started yesterday when the Highway Patrol was following the suspect northwest of Townsend on Highway 12. The deputy turned on his lights as the suspect came his way. Then the sheriff says the suspect tried to hit the deputy's car head on and then crashed. Well, Tina Roberts sent this in of her recent drive to Hungry Horse just before the bridge from Columbia Falls. Right now this morning, troopers are reporting a crash blocking a westbound lane of Highway 200 west of Knoxon, a crash near Libby at Snowshoe Road, and an incident on I-90 West near St. Regis. And here's another scene. Deborah Jones chimed in these drifts outside her house in Columbia Falls. And also with our current traffic report between Livingston and Gardner, do watch out for a water hazard on Highway 89. And I see widespread solid ice or scattered ice and snow across western Montana. Bozeman's looking better right now, and the Missoula area has scattered frost and ice. Ice jams are triggering severe flooding in Dillon. A viewer tells us the high water is impacting certain business and services. One says if the high water gets worse, it will be uncontrollable. A longtime Dillon resident and his neighbors describe this flooding as something they've never seen before. A Butte woman is pleading not guilty to allegations of severe animal cruelty. The state alleges Veronica Marie LaSalle left numerous dogs and cats without food or water. Officers had to wear protective suits due to the extensive filth, and the dogs had to be euthanized due to previous attacks. MSU plans to spend some $13 million on about 400 new parking spaces at Bobcat Stadium and improve the parking there, and spend $4 million on other lots. All this work is to start this year. Well, this old video of when Hebgen Lake wasn't thick enough shows us the improvements that we've seen since then. And now the West Yellowstone Ice Fishing Tournament has been scheduled for this weekend. It was delayed because of those conditions. But right now the ice is plenty thick enough and the tournament is on. If 50 teams sign up, it would give out a $10,000 prize pool. All right, so I want to move on here and get over to Chief Meteorologist Brooke Foster in our Severe Weather Alert Center. So what conditions are you seeing, Brooke?
You know, temperatures this morning cold, but we are moving out of that Arctic air. We're going to mix that Arctic air out as we head into the weekend. In many areas, will find themselves sitting above the freezing mark for the first time in quite a while. 5 degrees right now in Kalispell and Bozeman. It is 9 in Butte, Missoula, starting to see a little bit of light snow. Remember the Missoula and Bitterroot Valley. It is a winter weather advisory. A little bit of light snow through the morning. That advisory expires at 2 p.m. and the snow is going to be fresh snow on top of already slick roadways, and we could see some pockets of freezing rain. Speaking of freezing rain, we're going to see that Saturday morning along the I-90 corridor into northwest Montana Saturday morning, and then again Saturday night and Sunday morning. So we are definitely going to see some slick spots on our roadways all the way through the weekend. Temperatures making their way into the mid-30s by Sunday, closing in on 40 Monday in the Missoula area. We'll keep a daily threat of isolated showers in the forecast through the middle of next week at least. For Bozeman, you're going to see temperatures in the teens today. That colder air is mixing on out, and you are warming up with high temperatures this weekend into next week, above normal in the upper 30s.
All right, thank you, Brooke. NBC Montana is back tonight with your complete news and weather coverage. We'll have detailed forecasts for Kalispell, Missoula, Butte, and Bozeman. And right now, we are trying to confirm information on a possible emergency situation in Knoxon.